Kim, what's going on? Welcome back. So, I have something for you. We said that we were going to dig a little deeper. So, here we are. We're digging deeper and we're going to take a look. I have a different oracle. I have the Hidden Truth Oracle, which I usually don't use so much on my profile, but yeah, this is good because now this will kind of help us to see more of what he's thinking, how he feels, but he's not saying to you, right? So let's dig right in. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, please shine the light on what I need to see for Kim. What is her person thinking? Ooh, this one flipped out. My life is not as together as it seems. Okay, so this is letting me know, because as I was shuffling, you saw it was like flipping. It wanted to stay out. So I definitely want to, acknowledge it. Anytime a card flips out, we need to see what that is about. But this is giving me that he could have some things going on right now in his life where he could even be embarrassed to share with you things that, that are kind of heavy for him right now, overwhelming. And I feel like people that are close to him don't even know, things that he's keeping to himself. So he's feeling like his life might look like he has it all together, but really he doesn't. He's struggling in some form or fashion. It could be mentally. It could be, people get tired mentally. They get exhausted. It happens. And, a lot of times we see it all the time where people, they look happy. They look like they're upbeat. They look like they got it all together. Everything is just aligned for them in their life. But low key, they are like drowning, or they feel like they're drowning for whatever reason. And so that could be one of the reasons why he's not showing up the way that you would expect him to, is because he's dealing with some things. And that's what really has his focus. Tell me, I didn't even get a chance to shuffle it the way I wanted to. Spirit, please show me. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me what I need to see for Kim and her situation. What is her person thinking? Just being near you is intoxicating. He loves being in your energy. This is giving like, this man is in love with you, low key. Like, honestly, I mean, just your presence alone, being around you, your aura, your spirit, everything that is you, he loves it. He loves it. It makes him feel warm and mushy and like he feels like he doesn't even have control when he's with you. Honestly, that's what I'm getting. That's the energy that he's in. When he thinks about you, or when he's around you in your presence, he feels like things could be unpredictable because he don't even know how he's gonna act or react. But it's just, you have an effect on him, like you put him on a spell, like you have a spell on him. Wow. He feels like you put a spell on him. That's what I wanted to say. On a spell. Does that make sense? I had a long day, girl. A long day. But you get what I'm saying. He feels so wrapped up in your energy. And I feel like it just envelops him, when he's with you. And he takes it all in. He never wants it to end when he's with you, honestly. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, wow. I left you before you could leave me. Wow. Now we get into the real, right? Like, so this is, what it's giving? It's giving that he could appear to you to be very, very like manly and very controlled, but what you don't know is that he's insecure deep down, and when it comes to you. So I feel in some ways you intimidate him, and so he knows that you get attention because of your beauty and your allure and just your energy. And I feel like, I mean, he loves how you look and how you are, like your personality and everything. But at the same time, he felt as though someone could come and steal you away and take you away. And he figured he would bow out before that happened, so that in his mind, him leaving first, being with somebody else and leaving first, that would soften the blow for him. That would be easier than to have to deal with you maybe dealing with getting taken away by somebody else. So I left you before you could leave me. It's like, let me make this easier on myself, because I really am in love with this girl. And I don't know how I would handle someone else getting the same energy and attention that she's giving me, And so he felt like, you know what? There's a feather right now. I was looking up because there's a feather float. I don't know where the feather came from. A small feather like this. Oh. And you know what? Wow. It's so small. I don't even know where that came from. I have pillows on my bed. I have a lot of pillows. And like some of them have feathers. So I'm guessing that's where. But I just seen it. And white feathers always mean that spirit is with you. You have spirit guides that are with you. So thank you, spirit. But yeah, that's why he moved the way that he did with you, because he felt like that would be the easier thing to do. I mean, it sounds crazy, but if you really look at it, you can make sense of it. Look at it from his side. It's not right what he did, but I'm just saying, we're looking at him and his feelings, and everybody's different, and everybody looks at things differently, right? So tell me one more, spirit. You were the best thing in my life. I told you he was in love with you, girl. I told you. Did I not say? I literally told you. I said the man is in love with you. And he felt like when y'all were really in sync, like together, in it, you were the thing that like brightened his life. You brightened up his life. You made life easier and better. And I mean, you could have even encouraged him in some way to do something in his life, and that encouragement, he never forgot that. There could have been conversations that you had that got deep, and he needed that at that time. So it's not just you were a pretty face. You were the best thing that happened to this person, to him. And the reason why is because you affected him in a certain way that nobody else ever has. So you stood out, and you still stand out among everybody that he has dealt with. So yeah, you're like one of a kind. In his eyes, you are like a diamond. He never met anybody like you. Okay, so you need to know that. And I have to say, you came out, remember, as the Empress, and people, I know this because I've been like studying and doing research and really learning my craft. And I know that Empress energy is rare. A person is only going to experience an Empress once in their life. They're not going to get, so basically you're the only one that's going to stand out the way that you do, because everybody else is below you. I'm just going to say it just like that. And I feel that he knows, like he understands the caliber that you have. He understands the quality that you are. He gets it. He does know that. Even though he fucked up, he knows. Don't think he don't know. Bottom of the deck. You came closer than anyone. What did I say? Wow. You came closer than anyone to his heart space. So you're the one that stood out in the fact that you got the closest to him emotionally. He could be someone that most of the time, usually when he meets a female, he keeps that female at arm's length. You understand? and he could come off kind of maybe cold towards most females. And I feel like with you, because of how you showed up in this Empress energy, being loving and so nurturing and confident and just high vibrational, infectious, um, he had no choice but to honor the fact, and he still honors you. Don't think that he doesn't think of you and think, well, I really did have the cream of the crop. I had someone who, like, I should have held on to. I feel like he's somewhere regretting, you understand, and looking back and saying, I should have held on to. That was the one. That was the keeper. That was the keeper. Talking about you, she was the keeper. She was the one I was supposed to actually hold on to. And he let you in because he felt that he could trust you, because you came off very trustworthy. And that's who the Empress is. Someone that you can trust, you can depend on, reliable. I mean, you were all of these things. And I just feel like nobody else ever got as close as you have. And I'm going to tell you, nobody else ever will. He might not know it, but I'm telling you that now. You only experience one Empress in your life. So it's like that's something that, it's crazy, because a lot of people, in my experience, because I told you I'm a Libra too, and we come out as Empresses in the tarot always. When I pull on my own self, I always come out as the Empress. But I have always had situations in love where the men didn't, they appreciated me, they treated me well and good and great, and I've been spoiled, I've been adored, I've been, all of these things, but at the end of the day, even still, they still cheated. You understand? Or they still betrayed me in some type of way, or they did something to mess up the energy, and I had to remove my own self. So I get it. I've been there. I've been in your shoes. That's why I can talk about it. On my channel, I can talk about it because I literally have been in those situations. And it's just crazy because when you are such a beautiful person, you expect other people to show up in that same energy. And it don't matter how good you are to the person. It doesn't matter how much they see that you are worth it and you know that you're worth it. They could still be detrimental to your health, to your mental health, to your spiritual health, all of that, emotional health, so you got to do what's best for you. I don't know why I had to share that with you, but I just had to. Spirit said, give it to you. So that's what I did. We're going to take a look. I have, just like last night, I have two different decks. I have this one, which we're going to look at, but then I have this one too, which we're going to look at. And so I'll kind of pull from both. Let me move this. Ooh. Let me move this. Okay. Very good. All right. So, spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, please shine a light on what I need to see for Kim. For Kim. Let's see what we have. Show me about the person that she has on her mind. Show me the person that's on Kim's mind, Spirit. Show me this person, their thoughts, their intentions. Show me their energy. Okay. Now, I want to take a look at first. What is stopping your person from coming towards you? Let's take a look at that. Spirit, what is stopping this person from coming towards Kim? What's really stopping them? Ten of Cups came reversed. This is the Ten of Cups in the upright. It came upside down like this. So you know what's stopping them? I just wanted to show you in the upright. You see in the upright, this is one of the happiest cards in the deck. There's a rainbow. There's all those cups up there, which represents happiness, emotional happiness, fulfillment. Being it came reversed, it shows that he's not in a good place. And if we remember, if we Just think back when we pulled the oracles, right? What was the card that came out that makes perfect sense with this? The one that said, my life is not as perfect as it seems, or something like that, right? Not as together as it seems. This is it. He's unhappy in his life right now. There's something that's not fulfilling him. So like, he could be depressed, okay? And people don't always have to show outwardly that they're depressed. He could be depressed right now, like I said earlier. He could be, this shows that he's not happy in his life. He doesn't feel fulfilled. He could feel like he's not where he needs to be in life. You understand? And that could be the reason that he is not coming towards you the way that you would want him to. Because maybe it could be, we're going to look, that he feels that you deserve, and he knows that you deserve him to be showing up in a certain way and giving you everything that he possibly can. And maybe right now he feels like he's just not at that place to give you everything that you really deserve from him. And I mean, that could be emotionally, that could be, materialistically, that could be many different things, but he doesn't feel worthy. So I feel like his worth, I just heard, his worth, his personal worth, his self-worth is low right now. Tell me more, Spirit. Page of Wands came reversed. Look, I'm going to show you an upright. It came like this. Now, he could be a fire sign. You did say that he was a fire sign. Wands represent fire. So this is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And did you say he was a fire sign? Or did you say he was a Scorpio? But he could have, at any rate, this is fire, and he could have that in his chart somewhere. Like he could be, his moon or his rising could be a fire sign, okay? But the point is, this is, first of all, this is page energy. I'll show you in the upright. So he's coming out very immature. I don't know how old he is, but there's something about him that's not quite seasoned yet. You understand? I can see that he still has some growing to do in certain areas, because pages in the tarot represent the youngest in the whole deck. They are the babies. They're like the kids of the tarot. They do a bunch of dumb shit. But they don't know any better. So you can't really blame them because they don't know better. But they don't know better because they don't learn their lessons, and they're kind of like careless. You understand? So he could be, we asked what is blocking him. This wand right here represents passion, ambition, drive. Being it came reversed, it could be that he's feeling unhappy. Remember, it came with this card. It came with this card. These two came together. So he's unhappy because things in his life are not moving the way that he wants it to. He's not moving in life in the direction that he wants, at the speed that he wants. He wants to maybe have a certain status, and he feels like he's not there. He feels like he's so far behind. And that's one of the reasons why he's not moving towards you in the way that you would really want him to. He's blocked from coming towards you because he's not in a good place. But he's not in a good place because he feels that he's lacking when it comes to where he should be. And he could have in some way given up on some type of dream that he had. I can see that he has something that he wants to do when it comes to getting money and being successful. But right now he's not able to do it for whatever reason. And either he's unable to do it because I just heard either he's unable or he's unwilling. Okay? Because that's two different things. So it could be that for example, he's being lazy when it comes to getting up and actually making the moves that he needs to make his dreams come true. Or it could just be that, right now's not his time. Everything is in divine timing. Just because you want to be a millionaire today doesn't mean it's going to happen today just because you want it. In timing, if the timing is right, you could definitely be a millionaire if it's your time to be rich. You understand? So if it could be different factors. But this is showing that it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that he doesn't want you. You see that. At least you have a peace of mind about that. It's not that he doesn't see who you are, want to be with you. It's that he's dealing with his own shit. Honestly, Kim, I can see it. He's dealing with his own shit, his own confidence. You know what I mean? And when you don't feel, think about it, when you don't feel good within and you don't feel like you're enough or you're not where you want to be, are you going to be so quick to jump up and be in a relationship? Maybe not, right? Because you're going to feel like, damn, I need to get some shit in order first. I need to make sure my ducks are in a row and I'm at a good place in life. And you feel more confident when you have the money that you want and you have the job that you want, and you know those hobbies and goals and things are aligned in your life. But if you don't have any of those things going for you right now, you're gonna feel like you're slacking. And I just heard that he feels like he is slacking. So that's why he's not coming towards you. But it's not because, remember, when we looked last night, he had his hands in his head like this on that one card. Remember, I think it was the 9 of Swords. So he's up in his head. He's up. Now we know why he's up in his head. Because he's trying to figure out, how am I going to do X, Y, and Z? There's certain things that he wants to have and certain things he wants to do. And he's trying to understand how he can do those things. And that hopefully by the time he get done doing those things, I feel like he's stressing because he don't know if you're going to hold on and wait or what. Are you going to get impatient? Are you going to move on? Is somebody else going to come snatch you? He can't even sleep. All right. Now that was important to see. So now we know that. Okay, that's what's blocking him. Thank you, Spirit. Now, what's his intentions? What is Kim's person? What is his intentions? What does he intend to do? Okay, 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is what he intends to do. Now, before I speak on that, let me see one more, Spirit, when it comes to this 2 of Swords. Tell me more. Okay, 2 of Swords and the 2 of Cups now. This is the 2 of Cups, and we got 2 2s. So 22 could be significant to you. Maybe somebody's born on the 22nd, or maybe that's an address, 22, or I don't know. That number could be significant, being it came back to back. 2 2, or even the number 4 could be significant also. But what I will say is, I feel like right for now, because this card right here is about being at a stalemate, not making a decision. Swords represent what's going on in your mind. So his intention is to not make any move, any like solid move, you know, like for example, he's not going to come in and say to you, I want to start this relationship over again. He's not going to give you, this right here shows me that he's like, I'm not saying yes to move forward, and I'm not saying no. I'm literally staying neutral. This is a neutral card. Like, I'm going to just hang out and be in the middle on this, and I'm not going to give any real decision on it. And I'm going to stay in my head. And you see how this character has a blindfold on? So he could be avoidant. And that could just be part of his personality. You would know. He could be one of those people that, you know, if you guys have an issue, he's going to avoid it at all costs. He's going to act like he didn't know that he did whatever he did. He's going to act like he didn't see nothing. He didn't know nothing. Oh, no, that wasn't me. Oh, I didn't know you had a problem with that. Like, very avoidant. He could be one that, you know, when you want to talk to him about something important, that he will change the subject, you know, things like that. So I just see that his intention is to not give you an answer and to not really make any move. You see, she's sitting there, but there's water all in the back of her. If you look in the back, there's a bunch of water. So he is in his feelings. You have to know. He is, because water represents emotions. He has emotions for you. It's not that. It's just that because he's so much stuck in his head, he can't right now even sort out his thoughts on what he wants to do exactly. So it's like mental confusion. You understand? He doesn't even know what he should do. Now, with this 2 of Cups though, I feel like this is saying that he's going to be looking at himself. This card, at this time, for me, it feels like he's going to take a look within and decide what he needs to do. Okay? Because this looks like a very mirroring energy. It looks like, you know, he wants to give to you, definitely, when it comes to his emotions. But right now, he's not in a place where he's ready to make a move yet. Now, energy changes, Kim. So we could look next week. We could look a month from now. And the cards could be different. But we asked about right this minute, like today, tonight, how he's thinking, how he's moving. He wants to. You see how she's stepping on the water over here, and then the other person is on land. He has feelings for you. It's not that he doesn't care. He does. But the reason that he's moving like this is because he does care. He doesn't want to, I feel like he doesn't want to disappoint you. Also, that's part of it. He wants to come correct, which is good. That's good. You don't want him to just, you know, not give a damn and come in all fucked up and then everything falls apart again, right? So, all right, so we looked at that, his intention. Let's look at what will be his next move in the month of July, right? Because July is literally right around the corner. So let's look at, in the month of July, what will be his next actions. Spirit, what's his next actions in the month of July? Justice reversed. So I'll show you in the upright so you can see it. It came upside down. This is the Justice card. Okay. This is big Libra energy. But like I said, it came like this. Okay. We're going to just pull one more to confirm. Tell me more, Spirit, about the Justice. Oh, look. The Six of Cups. He's coming back, girl. He's coming back because he knows that he did you wrong. He knows that he came in and did an injustice to you. He knows that he wasn't fair to you the first time around. He did not give you what you deserved, what you appreciate, what you needed, and he wants to make his wrongs right. That's what this Justice reversed is. You know, this is someone who, you know, he understands where he fucked up. He does. He understands what he did wrong. He knows that what he did was he created imbalance. You see how on this card there's a scale here, which is why it's big Libra energy. There's also a sword, which represents air, which is our element. Our element for Libra is those swords up there. Now it came like this. So when Justice is reversed, it just means that he did something wrong to you. He wronged you. You understand? And which he did. And the scales being upside down show that he created imbalance in a relationship. He didn't give you what you were given. He didn't come with the same energy. So you gave more than he did. You were more fair. You came out more when you were with him. Your energy was more straightforward. You weren't hiding anything. You wasn't cheating on him. You were being honest because the swords represent honesty. They represent clarity. So he could have asked you things and you told him straight off the bat, like, this is what it is. You were very clear, very concise, very direct. But he wasn't. That's why it came reversed. So he knows that he did that. His next action, I love it, is the Six of Cups. Now, cups represent, again, with the emotions and the love and feelings. And you see how this character looks like he's giving to this other character. One of you could be older than the other. Don't have to be, but it could be that one of you is older. This is an energy of, I mean, what you guys had and the love that you shared being revisited. He's going to come back around in the month of July. That's what this is. To give you, you see how he's given her that cup? To give you another offer. And this offer is going to be magical. You see how in this cup that he's given to the girl, all the other cups are just plain, but that one that he's actually given to that girl looks like stars and all kind of things popping out. So I just feel like you are going to be swept off your feet by him. He could come in with a gift too. I want you to come back and let me know and tell me what happened next month. Before the end of of July, this is going to happen. So I need you to come back and tell me how it went. But yeah, he's going to come in and he might offer a gift or offer to take you out, you know, but he's definitely, he might come with flowers or something like this. And this is like nostalgia. It's going to be nostalgia all over again. You're going to remember that, oh my God, we did used to be in love. Like we did. It felt like this. Oh my God, the feeling is back and it's going to be so exciting. And you both are going to be happy. And I see that you guys made each other happy. You know, it's not that you didn't love each other. Definitely not. It was a mutual love between you guys. And it was very precious. You both really did care for one. This is like care for one another, you know? Wow. Love it. What's the likely outcome for Kim and this person? Oh, my little thing is... I got into it so much, the damn cloth, my tablecloth over here was just falling all apart, falling off the table. What will be the likely outcome for you guys when it comes to the connection? What's going to happen? What's the likelihood of this working out? What's going to happen in the end? The Queen of Wands. Let me pull one more because I'm loving it. Okay. Right. So this, okay. I'll show you in the upright because this came reversed. Okay. I'm going to tell you what this means. First of all, the Queen of Wands popped out first. That's big fire energy again. So this is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. But this is definitely... And I don't know, maybe you have fire in your chart somewhere. Like me, I have Leo placement. I'm a Leo rising. I'm a Libra sun and a Leo rising. I don't know what your rising is. Or maybe you know if your moon is a fire sign. But the fact is that the likely outcome, you see this character here is holding this wand, which is the Queen. The wands represent passion, drive, ambition, but also she's holding the sunflower. The sunflower is happiness, positivity. So I see a very positive outcome for you guys. A lot of sex, and I'm talking about a lot of it. I'm talking about drill town, baby. I'm talking about going to town, okay? I'm talking about on the kitchen floor, bathroom floor, child, on the wall, like in the car, like, girl. Y'all gonna be getting it in. Somebody might have a cat too, a black cat or a dark colored cat. Don't have to, but intuitively, because the cat here represents intuition. The fact that intuition is telling you that you know that this person is coming back and that you guys are actually meant to be together and you're supposed to be happy together. You feel that in your soul, okay? And so you intuitively know that this is your person and that he's coming back to get you. You feel that, you know that. And it's not something that, I mean, I feel like you reached out to me because you wanted confirmation, but girl, you already knew that. You already knew that because look, you know how intuitive the Queen of Wands is. This is your energy, but we asked what's the outcome. The outcome is y'all going to have the passion is going to come back because you see this wand has flames. You see all the flames on the wand? The flame never actually went out between y'all. Even though you had a disconnect, I see that you still felt attracted to him. Same thing goes for him. It was a mutual energy. The attraction was still there. The flame never got turned off. It was always lit. So it's still lit. You see how it's still burning hot? It's burning hot. I said it's burning hot. Okay. He could have a big stick too, girl. Look at that one. That wand is big as hell. Like, oh my God, girl. Oh, take it easy. I've been celibate for a long time, girl. For a good, I say like maybe 4 months. So it's like, I'll be happy for y'all when y'all getting it in and y'all got the fire in your cards. I'm so happy for you. Like, get it in for me. But I do it by choice, you know. I could bang whoever I want, but I just, I kind of stay to myself these days. Right now, I'm just kind of doing my own thing, and if somebody comes along, then, and I know that they're for me, I'll jump on it, definitely. But now, with that Queen of Wands, remember, I pulled this card right here. It came reversed. So it shows that the likely outcome is, you see how this character is standing there, right? This is the fact that I feel that this is his energy in the past, where he stood on the edge there. You see how this character, he's standing, looks like on a riverbank, and he's just looking out. And it's like he wanted to make a move, but he didn't. Because that's what the Three of Wands represents. The fact that you could have plans to be with somebody, but are you really doing what it takes to be with them? But it came reversed. So I feel like the point is, he's not going to procrastinate anymore. He's coming out of that energy that we saw before. Remember the Two of Swords too, where he's stuck in his head, not making a move. Being this came reversed, it just shows that he's so passionate, because look at those wands. Remember the wands? He still has such a passion for you that he's going to be, in the end, the likely outcome is he's going to drop that, oh, I need to wait, I need to hold back, I need to stay in my head. No, he's going to drop that. That energy is going to shift to the point where he's going to come towards you in the correct way. Yeah. He's going to come towards you in the correct way. And I'm loving that. I'm loving that for you. Let's think of one more. Oh, we didn't even look at the other deck. Remember I said I was going to look at the other deck? I got so involved with this deck. Oh my goodness. What else can we pull on? Let me see. Hold on. I'll pull one more. Let me think, girl. Let me think. We pulled on his intention. Oh, you know what? Let's look at what he loves about you the most. Yeah, let's look at that. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, please shine a light on what I need to see for Kim and her person. What does this person love about Kim the most? What does this person love about Kim the most, Spirit? Thank you. Please show me what I need to see. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors. Please show me. Okay, let's see. What does this person love the most about Kim? Wow. Now, remember, swords represent what element? Big air signs, right? Libra. So the fact that I feel like what he really appreciates the most about you is your honesty, because you see, with the Ace of Swords, that sword represents being clear, always giving clarity. He never had to guess like how you felt. You understand? How you felt about him or how you felt about anything. And I feel like you're somebody who is righteous. You treat people the way that you want to be treated. That's another thing that he loves. The fact that you're fair-minded. You don't have really, a mean or a bad bone in your body is what I just heard. Like, you will do people the way that they come at you. And even if they come nasty, sometimes you don't even give them that nasty energy back. So you have a very kind heart. You're somebody who's highly intelligent, because the swords, again, with the air energy, I mean, we got it. When it comes to this, we're not no dummies by far. Like, you're very quick-witted, and, highly intelligent. And you're someone who thinks outside the box, Really, you gave him things to think about, and you gave him a different way of looking at things. And that is really something that sticks with him and makes him more attracted to you, because a lot of people, like I said, that he has dealt with didn't do any of that. And I feel like you challenged. You see how she's holding that sword? You could have challenged him, to push him past his limits. And only because you cared about him and you loved him. You wanted him to exceed and go as far as he could go. So you could have pushed him, you know, in your own way, but only to be better. And he appreciates that about you. Yeah. Now, aces represent new beginnings. Aces in tarot always represent fresh starts, new beginnings. So I feel that, you know, when you came in again with your energy, it was something brand new. It was fresh. It was refreshing for him. You came in different than the rest. And when you come in different, people have no choice but to like latch on to you because it's like, damn, where did you come from? You know, he could think that about you. Like, he could have even said that to you. Like, where did you even come from? What did I do to deserve you? Because you're just that special. You understand? Tell me one more, Spirit, just to confirm it, just to confirm the Ace of Swords, what it is that he loves. Look, more swords, more swords. Look, we asked about you and we getting swords. Now, you can't tell me the cards lie. They never lie. My cards never lie, girl, never. So, again, with the Libra energy, the fact that, remember, pages, we said pages are the youngest, remember? And so I feel that you have this, not that you're immature, okay, but you have this playful energy that he loves. It's like you guys get together and you joke, you laugh, you can, and it feels like he can be his old self, like a kid. You understand? You bring out the kid in him. You could be somebody that is very lighthearted, is what I see, and you know, and you like to explore, you like to learn new things, and that's another thing. You see how this character has, looks like on the eye, there's like a it looks like a camera or, you know, something that where they can, looks like to me a camera or a magnifying glass or something like this. But it just, to me, I'm getting that you're somebody who, if you don't know something or you don't know about something, you're going to do the research on it. And he liked that. He likes that a lot about you because it just shows how smart you are. And he's attracted to your brain, girl, not just your body. Okay? All right? Wow. I love that. I hope that it helped. I hope that it hit the way that, you know, that it made sense for you. And of course, I always want you to let me know how it resonated. Like you did last night, girl. I was laying in bed. I was reading your whole paragraph. Like, what? Girl, pass me the popcorn so I can... I need to know more. What's going on? We have to do another session so we can know what's going. Let's dig deeper. But, yeah, anytime you need a reading, I'm always going to be here for you. I'm being urged to pull one more. And that one more is what you like about him. But I'm only going to pull one. What is it that you like the most about him? Or what are one of the things that you like the most about him? Spirit, please show me. Wow. The way he loves you. The way he loves you. This is the Ace of Cups. Isn't it funny? Isn't it just so funny that one card that came out was the Ace of Swords on what he loves about you, and then what you love about him is the Ace of Cups. Both aces, right? Look, both aces, new beginning, right? This is intelligence, it's clarity, and this over here is like emotions, love. What you love, I feel one of the major things that you love about him is the fact that when you're with him and you're in his presence, he makes you feel protected. You see how she's holding this cup? And I mean, she is like guarding this cup with her life. So I feel like he would literally jump in front of a moving car, okay, for you. He wouldn't let nothing happen to you. And you know that. And I feel like you just feel so protected in his arms. He could hold you and you feel like the world is okay because you're in his arms. That's how he makes you feel. And I'm getting that the love that he gives you is something that you have never experienced either. So now I'm getting, this could be a twin flame. Because how y'all both got aces? How How, girl? It could be very. I'm getting twin flame. I'm getting twin flame energy. And if you don't know what that is, please Google it so you can see. And then once you Google it, come back and let me know if it makes sense. But I'm getting twin flame. And that's why this connection is so intense, you know, and you feel so pulled towards him. Even though he did you dirty, it's like, yeah, that happened, but I still love him and I still need him. And I know that he needs me and loves me. You know, it's no matter what happens, you guys are still pulled towards each other. But yeah, the way that he adores you, I feel like, you know, he spoils you. He could be someone who, you know, he could see things that he knows that you like and he'll get it for you, or, you know, it could be small or large things, you know, but it's the thought. It's the thought. So he has a very loving heart, very caring, very nurturing, and very sincere. Like, you don't feel like it's phony at all or fake. You feel like it's genuine love. And you really appreciate, you're attracted to his outside, but it's his heart that really got you. Girl, I see it. All right, so now I'm wrapping it up. Good night. I gotta eat. I'm hungry. Later.